I feel like all the things that I like that are combination type thing is like kind of normal, like eggs and ketchup.
Okay, yeah, I don't like that. That's
No?
nasty, bro.
Eggs and ketchup?
Mm-mm.
I hate ketchup.
Not even like eggs, ketchup, and
I
rice.
don't like it. I'm not a ketchup girl. I don't mind it, but like I'm more of a mustard girl.
Okay.
Mustard, mayo.
Tell me I'm wrong. Eggs and tapatio though.
Ooh, no.
That's fire.
No, you
I never had
Tabasco.
Tabasco. I thought
Tabasco.
about like Tabasco. Yeah.
Or
Tabasco.
I like
Cholula.
the eggs with like the fish sauce and tomatoes. That's gas.
Ooh.
Oh, Filipino eggs.
Oh, you hella fun.
I know. Damn, you're bum. You're more than me. Like damn. From the island.
Filipino food, though. Yeah.
I like all Filipino food.
Say Okininam.
Okininam.
Period. She's one of us, guys.
Oh,
You didn't press
Press
record.
record.
hold on.
Bruh, killing me.
Wait, so that's recording, but the mic wasn't.
Are you sure it's recording?
Okay.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
now the mics are recording. Hold on, let me check the camera now. Mother.
Okay.
Beginning to look.
It's okay.
This is why I can't get high. You're lucky.
You were high? Wait, I'm so confused.
You're lucky that we weren't high because goddamn.
I know.
We would have just been sitting here
Film
yapping
the whole thing.
I'm like, well, it's nice hanging out, guys.
Honestly,
Well, damn. I guess get him next time, guys.
I am so glad that I look over there often to see if it's freaking recording the audio. Now it's recording the
Oh, no, I'm
audio.
looking like, hold on.
Now we are
Alright.
restarting
You gotta let me.
Yeah, we can
what
do
we were
it. Cheers.
saying. Cheers. Goddamn.
Going crazy. Okay.
I can't believe that just happened right now. Hey, at least it was the beginning and not 20 minutes in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. Do we have to refilm the intro?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Are we gonna film the intro that you wanted to film, or no?
We might do that afterwards.
Okay.
But
What is that?
I'll just add it in there.
Okay.
All right.
Like, are you gonna make
All right,
it?
are you guys ready?
Okay.
What's up?
I
All right, my bad. High energy. We want high energy. Welcome back to Nights Like This. Hello. Welcome back to Nights Like This, guys. I'm Allie.
I'm Vanessa.
I'm Kayla.
I'm Kayla.
Yeah, so this is our second take of doing the intro because goddamn, I forgot to press record on the microphone.
Dude, imagine saying that like monotone as Welcome back to Nights Like This, guys.
I was like, let's go. And for the viewers that are watching, it's 12:24 in the morning. Nights Like This, baby.
Sheesh.
So the question that we started off with was, here we go again. We're gonna go one by one.
Oh,
Do you
yeah.
have mommy or daddy issues?
Or both.
Or both. And for me, I don't know. I'm gonna read the definitions first because I need to know. What do you guys think? Or do you want me to read the definition first and then you guys can answer?
Yeah, I'd read the definition first.
Okay, so for the listeners, mommy issues in women refer to unresolved psychological conflicts. Oh my god. Restart. Mommy issues refer to unresolved psychological conflicts stemming from their early relationships with their mother. And the same would go for daddy issues. So key signs of mommy issues might include trust issues, people-pleasing behavior, difficulty with intimacy, low self-esteem, boundary issues, seeking external validation, fear of abandonment, difficulty expressing emotions. Now, for daddy issues, symptoms would include distrust of men who act as father figures, sexual desire for men who act as father figures, fear of abandonment.
What?
That's what it says. That's what it says. Symptoms. Insecurity in relationships, difficulty trusting others, craving closeness, difficulty spending time alone, and attracting abusive partners.
So pretty much what a father figure is, like, you know. Like.
I'm sorry. All I saw was abusive partners, and you're saying like what a
What a
father
father
figure.
is.
Yeah, my bad.
My dad is not abusive.
Okay. So
I swear.
going on top of those, can you guys tell me what you guys got?
Well, I feel like
everyone has a little bit of both.
I crave, yeah. I don't know. I feel like I got mommy issues, but it's because she didn't give me the love that I wanted. But it's because she was working a lot, you know, when I was little. Well, both of my parents, like I said, I had a nanny pretty much. Remember Kyle's mom?
Oh yeah.
She was pretty much my nanny.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was never around my parents like that until like when I was older. Probably
Like high school? Or...
no, like after high school.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah. So, and then I wasn't even around them after high school because I moved out.
Yeah.
So that's how I grew my relationship with them after high school. I was like, it's different because I was like, oh, all of a sudden now they're like giving me attention and all this love and it's just crazy. Like, so I feel like that's why my past relationships when I was younger, I was craving that kind of
to fill the void,
the intimacy. Yeah. So I don't know. It's weird. Like,
Damn.
I'd say I have both.
You have both?
Yeah.
See, I feel like everyone has both because I feel like, in a sense, like, not every parent is going to be, like, a perfect parent. You know what I mean? And I feel like even though if they were both there, they're lacking something.
Yeah.
So you might have both. So, I don't know. When people say, like, oh, you have daddy issues, mommy issues, but is there a person that doesn't, though? Like, that's, like, probably
Very rare.
very rare. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
yeah.
What about you?
Yeah, I think I definitely have mommy issues. And then just like, for me, I feel like dad is kind of hard because I never knew my dad. So I feel like it's just like a lack of one, maybe. So
Yeah, lack of love.
Yeah.
It's just like, I get that.
Okay, going on the mommy issues though. Okay, so when I was reading on it, I see that people pleasing behaviors on here. Do you guys agree with that?
for mommy issues,
Yeah.
100%.
Really?
I feel like growing up, because the way I grew up was like my dad was always gone, like in prison, and my mom was like the sole provider, sole caretaker, aside from babysitting. But because it was just her doing that, she had so much other things to tackle. Parenting as a mother for her was a little harder. So like I constantly did things to try to get her attention, like achieving better in school. So like because of doing all this stuff and try to get her attention and like her love and affection, I feel like because I didn't get that after that, I'm just constantly like what's the word? People pleasing. Like I'm trying to like do the best for other people now that
like,
I'm grown up.
It's called. I know what it's called. What's in my head? Oh man,
Oh,
called?
I just got it too.
Yeah.
Well, we see.
Shoot, my uncle was just telling me this the other day, like what it's called, and I was like,
yeah, so because I didn't get that affection growing up or that type of attention, even though I worked so hard for it, now that I'm grown, I feel like I'm constantly putting other people above me and people pleasing because I want their like approval.
Validation.
Yeah, of their
in a sense?
validation.
Okay.
Yes.
Interesting.
Oh my god, that word is driving me nuts.
I
right
know,
now.
I'm trying to like.
It's almost people. So what I've heard too, it's like a lot of like it's called the empath too, like, but there's something else that's not people. I gotta Google it.
Okay, while you Google it, I'm gonna go over these other ones that I kind of wanted to go more into depth about. Okay, what about difficulty with intimacy? That's supposedly a sign of mommy issues. Which is interesting to me. So, well, I could kind of see it because if you have like intimacy issues, it's because you were lacking of and don't know how to express it.
Oh, like emotions.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
expressing your emotions.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't, like I said, I'm not the type to express my emotions, but it's because like I was never like I feel like I wasn't comfortable enough to like express it, or I don't know, like like
I feel you. I feel you
don't
on that
know,
one.
Like,
What do you
it's
think?
hard.
Yeah, I have a hard time trying to explain to someone, like say me and my boyfriend get in an argument. I get into this nonverbal stage where I can't tell him how I'm feeling because I'm not like I didn't have that mother figure to sit me down and like ask me how, like, are you okay, you know? So then I'm like, can you leave me alone, let me think about my thoughts, regulate myself, and then I'll come back to you, you know? It's really hard for me to.
Okay, here's another one. Low self-esteem. So, okay, I'm gonna, because these do give me a little definition if you want like a little bit more. So low self-esteem is like feeling inadequate or not good enough, often stemming from negative messages received from their mother.
Like pretty much your confidence, right? Like,
Yeah, I think for sure my mom like projected a lot of her insecurities onto me because growing up I was always like thin. I was always super athletic. Like I never had issues with like weight or like anything, you know.
Did she
But she
compare?
would limit me. No, she would limit me. Like she'd be like, "Oh, you don't snack. Like you don't need a snack." Like if I was hungry, she would be like, she would do my portions for me, everything.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Boundary issues.
Oh yeah, cause
So difficulty setting healthy boundaries in relationships potentially due to an overbearing mother.
I think this also ties into the people pleasing. You're too scared to set a boundary because you're scared of how that person will react. So yeah.
I'm very mixed on these because I feel like yes to a certain extent, but not like really. It's situational for me. I feel like fear of abandonment. Is that one?
Yeah. Bro, I'd be sitting here trying to beg people to stay in my life. I probably shouldn't. Sorry, no. Like, I've had that moment where I'm like, please.
damn.
It's kind of
So I
embarrassing.
feel like I'm the opposite.
like
I'm just
that's
kind of
I
like,
really
if
don't
you
care
care
if
about
people leave.
people.
Like, honestly, I'm like comfortable. Like, if people like, oh, I don't want to be your friend or you're in your life. I'm like, okay. Like,
Dude, I crash out.
you do it?
Yes, like
Is it
I was like, I don't want to say names, but like people closest to me, like even if it's family, bruh, if we're like this and all of a sudden they're ignoring me, I get like, I overthink. I talk about it a lot, like earlier.
but like don't I guess it is a self-esteem issue. Then could you
Yeah,
just
because
like,
I'm just like,
damn.
damn.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now that was like the mommy issues part of it. So the daddy issues daddy issues that has fear of abandonment as well. Insecurity in relationships, difficulty trusting others. I guess it's very, very similar to what
I feel like you can have the same effect from both sides. It's just, I feel like the way that I've always heard mommy and daddy issues is more of like because they abandoned you in some way, whether it be their attention, whether it be that they literally physically abandoned you, or like death, or like you know, like there's those affect you in some sort of way of how you respond to things.
I feel like mine over time kind of shifted. I'd say like both right now,
Yeah.
but I think growing up I was mainly like, oh, I have daddy issues. But now that I'm older, I'm seeking that, like, it's really sad, but whenever I become friends with like my coworkers that are older women in my life, I kind of see them like a mother figure, even though I have a mom, because my mom doesn't talk to me. Yeah.
Wait, I don't remember if I was like saying this downstairs or not, but like if you have mommy and daddy issues, are you saying that you're kind of like a pick-me person in a way?
I don't think so.
I think
No?
you're just trying to fill that void.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I think it's just like, if you really get into it, like, I think my mom tried to be a people pleaser, but like in a way of like manipulation. Whereas like for me, like I wanted her attention so much because she was a focus on everybody else besides me. That like when you get older, you carry that with you. Like, I don't know. Like it's just your body like learns the reactions to how you're feeling, you know?
Honestly, I'm gonna let you choose for me because I'm trying to like really think about if I have mommy and daddy issues, and I don't know if my brain's just clouded right now. What do you think I have both, or
I think you're more emotionally unavailable because you've been in a lot of hard situations that you've never
Hardships.
allowed yourself to be emotionally open.
so what would you consider that then? Is it mommy or daddy issues, or is it neither?
I'm taking,
Like that's what I'm saying.
I'm taking into account the fact that your dad, I don't even know him, so I don't know if he had a big presence in your life. That on top of like your mom being so young when she had you, so she was also growing up while you were growing up at the same time.
Yeah.
So you didn't have that like motherly, maternal kind of figure until she was a
Right.
little older. But
you-
even then,
yeah.
like she was giving her attention to other kids that she might have had.
Yeah, well, because also too, it's like, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if I have any of those issues because I never, like, had either. So it's like, how can I have both mommy and daddy issues if I never had either?
Well, because it's kind of like what I was explaining. Like, I feel like for you, you were kind of abandoned by both. So you didn't have any, you had no nurturing as a child. You had nobody to emotionally, like, it's okay if you were crying. Like, there was no, like, comfort
Security.
in your life.
Yeah.
There was no stability in your life.
So like a
Okay.
lot of your what's the word?
Like emotional intelligence?
That,
Or-
but also like a lot of your the way that you guard yourself could stem from your parents not being there for you.
Well, because the way that I think of it, like all of these symptoms and stuff, I feel like I avoid those to not get
because
those.
you're an avoidant.
Yeah, you're an avoidant.
Mm-hmm.
There's avoidant attachment style, and there's what's the other one?
It's that personality test.
Yeah, the personality test.
Yeah,
That's a big.
I've heard
about
about it. Right? Maybe we should do that in the next episode of where we actually Google and see what our attachment styles are, and we'll talk about
I already did
Oh,
mine.
I wanna do
There's
that.
a test
like,
online.
I still
did
have mine too.
That looks fun. That sounds fun too.
I gotta do
It's
mine.
somewhere in my.
But okay, so like how I'm saying though is like I am avoidant, right? But I never. I don't know
it's
what.
never mind.
Because I'm trying to
She
like.
said, "I don't have issues."
No.
You're being avoidant right now.
I'm not being avoidant right now.
Bro, you
I'm
have
not
the
being
definition.
God.
Yeah, what I'm trying to explain is like you being avoidant is stemming from the fact that your parents were absent.
Yeah.
So you are like you have those issues. You just
Those traits.
see that's avoidant right there.
Because I will say the only one that I saw on that list that I know that I have for sure is like I don't like people getting close to me.
Yeah.
Wait, no, the
Avoidant.
That's avoidant. Avoidant. Clock it,
Avoid.
bitch. If you don't just like did it, like
I have commitment issues. Oh damn. Okay.
Oh my
Anyway,
God!
fuck you guys.
That's crazy, Aaliyah.
What?
you're like I don't have anything. We're like bitch. You're so avoidant.
Wait, hold on.
Commitment issues. I'm like,
Wait, speaking on like whatever the hell, all right. Can you guys tell me what your guys' red flags are then? Personally, what you be for real. Be
I have
for
a
real.
lot
What
of
did
flaws for sure.
Yeah, so tell me your red
A
flags.
red flag.
So let's say
my personal red flag to other people, or like
yes,
a red flag.
your red flag to other people. Like, what is your red flag? So let the viewers know what is your red flag.
What's wrong with me?
What is wrong with you?
I don't
Damn.
know.
Okay, if I feel some type of energy, like the energy has shifted from how you used to treat me, I ghost you.
Dang.
No,
No,
that's kind
like-
of valid though.
Yeah, I
but
feel-
hold
I feel
on.
like that's
So that
true.
means you're not communicative.
No, I am. No, like I give them a chance. I give them a time frame to communicate with me why they're
Yeah.
treating me a certain way, and if they don't, then I'm like, okay, bye.
But they're not mind readers though. You have to communicate.
I'm not
that.
mind reading either, so I'm like, why are you ignoring me?
Exactly. Then why don't you? Do you say that though?
Okay, no.
Avoid it.
I am. I
Bitches.
admit I am avoidant, guys. I'm an avoidant.
What is my red flag?
You avoid confrontation.
Oh no, I confront people. Okay, look, I avoid it when it comes to like small things like ignoring and stuff. Like I'm
Okay.
easy to ghost, but when it comes to like something like really heated, I'm gonna confront you.
Okay.
My red flag.
Yeah.
My red flag. My red flag. My
Dang.
red flag.
I feel like I have a lot.
I'm like trying
I'm
to think.
still trying to think. I'm like,
I know.
I be ghosting people.
Yeah, I have. Well, if I get bored from you, I'll literally like won't text you, no explanation, no nothing. Like
yeah.
I'm just I don't
Commitment
know.
issues.
I know what
all
my
over.
red flag is.
What?
I think I'm a certified love bomber.
Oh, that too.
You love.
I love bomb.
But in like, it's genuine.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But like,
Wait, oh.
but other people would perceive it as love bombing. If I'm giving you my attention, I'm gonna give you all my attention.
Same.
Okay, that makes sense.
And like, I'm not gonna have you second guessing because I think that's dumb. Like,
Yeah.
you know, we could have a little like, I don't know. That's what I think. Why are you?
Well, I think we're in that new age where everyone has phones now, so it's really easy. It's a lot
Like,
easier.
if you're
to...
choosing to play around and not texting back, like you're just doing it
Yeah.
to cause drama. Like then you're not ready for a relationship or you're not ready to be serious with someone. You know, like you should be happy if somebody's like all into you.
I think it's a lot easier now to not have miscommunication than it was in the
Yeah.
past because we have fucking phones. Like,
You don't gotta call the house phone or some crazy shit. Like you
Yeah,
don't
after
have to
9.
like fuck. Like you don't have to be like, sorry, I ain't got no minutes or some shit. Like
bro,
Damn,
speaking
that's
about that
wild.
though, I'm sorry, I'm going off on
No,
a
no,
little
you're good,
tangent,
good,
bro.
good.
The way that I found out that my mom and my dad met was because he was trying to call your mom.
What?
My dad was ringing up the phone, the house phone,
Uh-huh.
because he wanted to talk to your mom.
Mm-hmm.
But then my mom picked up and was like, she don't want to talk to you, bro. And he's like, well, what's your name?
Oh, hell
No,
no.
y'all didn't know that?
No.
Yeah.
Thank God.
that's
yeah.
wild.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Damn.
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 Damn. That's
I'm like, is this why my dad, like, you were his favorite and he made that known?
No, yeah.
He's always made that.
Yeah.
known. Interesting.
Hey, is there a secret? No, I'm just kidding.
I'm like, are you
No.
the
Mom. Oh, the conspiracy
like, bitch,
theory.
when you find out you're half Mexican?
I can't right now. That's
Oh, no
funny.
wonder people say that you guys look alike.
Oh, they
Yeah,
do.
my friend Nick, if you're watching this, he's the one who said that me and you look alike. He was like,
Shout out.
shut up.
But
Yeah.
you guys are like first cousins. So
Yeah, that's true.
bloodlines right there.
But going on to red flags. What are your red flags?
Not like love bombing or I don't know. Honestly, I have
I'm
a
trying
few.
to think.
You got really
I can't
uncomfortable
really
now.
think
You're
about
like,
it.
I don't know, dude.
I don't like to communicate sometimes. Like I'll like once I'm in that mood, I just
You
I
isolate.
space
You
out.
isolate.
Yeah, I isolate a lot.
So you're an avoidant too?
Yeah.
Damn.
Okay, is this a red flag? Okay, like let's say if I'm angry, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.
Same.
That's
like,
an
'Cause
avoidant.
it's gonna
yeah.
piss me off, and then I'm gonna get angry and start hitting walls.
Yeah.
Bro, me, fuck it too. We should go to Rage.
Okay, hold
Y'all
on.
got some
No,
emotional
I
intelligence class when you go to. Like,
No, it's
how
just
do you properly communicate your emotions?
it's just because like I hate when like it's because if I tell you I don't want to talk to you and you keep pressing it and you keep trying to bring it out of me, I feel like you should respect that you should not
My
push it.
boundary.
But then I was listening to a podcast where like that's what I was listening to a podcast where they were saying that's what guys want.
Wait, explain yourself.
Okay, so I was listening to a podcast saying that a lot of guys their emotional intelligence is a little bit
Lower.
lower. And so that they like it when a girl has to fish out the information out from them because it's like they care that they're putting so much effort into getting to know why you feel a certain way. And that's why a lot of guys feel closer to certain girls is because the girl is caring by pushing the situation and trying to see what you really feel, if that makes sense.
I guess I could see that, but it's kind of like
Bait.
That's toxic as fuck.
yeah.
I don't like that because in high school, I was like that, dude. I would constantly be like on my knee.
On your knees.
Okay, that's crazy. That's not like that. Okay, but like I was constantly like bending over backwards for this guy, and he didn't see me like that. That dude broke up with me like a billion times.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So, well, red flag. I push people away if they get too close to me. Like,
Are you scared that they might like abandon you? Is that fear of abandonment?
I'm more of I feel like if I let you close enough to me that anything that I tell you, you're going to turn it around on me.
Hold it against
use
you.
it against
Use
you.
it against me. So if someone's trying to get close to me, like I usually keep it very vague and I won't tell them like too much information. So I guess like I mean if I like you, I'm gonna tell you a little bit about my life and see how and gauge how you react to the what I'm telling you, if I'm gonna go deeper or not, and if I lost it. God damn.
Guys, we're
my
drinking.
ADHD's going crazy.
My
I know.
ADHD
like,
going crazy.
Dude,
Oh,
I
that
know.
makes me
I feel
laugh
like when I
because
drink it heightens it, bro.
No, literally, I always tell
I
her.
was cooking. Let me cook. Let me
Let her
cook.
guys.
I
Damn.
gotta smoke because my mind slows down.
We gotta slow down to speed up.
Okay.
Medical marijuana.
Yes, my red flag is if you're getting too close to me, I will push you away.
So what's the point of getting close to people in general then?
I just
Like,
oh yeah. Well,
So do you
Yeah.
always hold everyone at arm's
Okay,
length then?
but listen to me.
I
You're
do, for sure.
okay because you are my partner, right? Can you not agree that when we got together, I would not let you in for?
yeah.
And I am surprised you stayed. Like,
I worked for that. I was like the little, the little
You got a little hammer.
7 little drawers.
That's
like,
how
with
I
the
am
little
too.
pigs and
Yeah.
the mine. I felt like that little fucking there forever.
I get scared when people know a lot about me.
Yeah.
You know, like it just gives them the.
but I guess
think
it's vulnerability.
It
then.
does have to do with abandonment though, because you're allowing them to be so close to you that you're
Yeah.
allowing yourself to be open, And then if that
Yeah,
person
scary.
decides to leave, then you're gonna be left to mourn that yourself.
Oh, that's
I think it really all
yeah.
comes down to that, because
Let me see.
if you feel hurt by people that you allow to be close to you, and the reason you get so pressed about it is because you feel like they're abandoning you, like you allowed them to be a part of your life and now they're choosing to do something else or leave or whatever, or cheat, or like it's hurting you, like I don't know.
Another red flag. I sometimes I get a little territorial. with people.
Territorial.
Like touching or whatever.
No, like
Space.
That's mine.
Like that's my friend.
yeah, like no. The way that you said that, no, it's
That's
like
my friend, bitch.
like. Do you ever be like?
You gotta explain yourself.
Yeah, lay it out.
No, I'm trying to.
Trying to word it in a
I'm trying to word this in a way where it doesn't sound like crazy.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah.
It's so crazy.
Like I'm just territorial. Like let's say if like I.
So you're possessive. Like,
Yes. I could be,
Same.
but it just depends on who you are.
Yeah.
Wait, is this like it only pertains to like love for you?
No, sometimes it could be with friends too.
So that's my friend.
So like maybe
Not
protective
like
is a better way.
jealousy-wise, more I think
It's
okay.
not jealousy wise. It's more protective wise. So like more like yeah. Would you just
I know how you feel. Because,
be nice.
Watch
better.
what you say.
I think I pretty much expressed this in like previous podcasts. Like if I'm hanging out with you and like let's just say like me and Vanessa, we go out and we go meet up with some girls and like some dude tries to hit on the girls. I'm like, nah, bro, like they're with us, like back up. I'm like that type.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Like you know what I mean? Like that's
That's not really a red flag. I don't think that's really. I prefer that in like a person if I had that.
But I feel like there's a lot of people who would be like, bro, like chill.
I think what
Like-
you're trying to get at is sometimes you can be very reactive.
Oh,
like
okay.
overbearing doing that or
Like it could be like somebody like that is being annoying, or like the situation, I guess, like when we were in line and there's like a drunk guy and then you like it was behind us but you still were like, what the fuck are you doing?
Like crossing boundaries or
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I feel like it's valid, no?
yeah, it's valid. You
Okay.
just get like mad. You have a little outburst.
I don't really see it as a red flag, guys. I don't know.
I think it's better to be like that way than just to let it happen, because then you're just gonna be uncomfortable.
Well, some people are like,
some
bro, like you're
people
starting
would
drama
see
for no
that.
reason. Like you're
Some
starting drama for no reason. And I'll be
Yeah.
like, bro, what the hell? I'm protecting you. Like, what are you
Yeah.
talking about? Like,
It
you
just
know?
depends on perspective for that.
oh, that's your red flag. I feel like I'm a hothead a lot. Like sometimes that's why I
Yeah.
try not to get mad a lot, because I know once I'm mad, I won't be able to stop, because like I said, like it's,
Are we just like a room full of crash outs?
I know I am. I crash out for sure.
I feel like I'm very like good at like trying to relay my emotions pretty like straightforwardly, but it takes me a long time to crash out. I'm like
Same.
I'm going up that roller coaster, and if you let me go down,
Okay.
good luck.
Well, on this topic about crashing out, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's say we have a homie, right? And I don't know. Let's say we're driving them home. We're just driving them home. They're being super disrespectful to you. Like they're saying some disrespectful
Obnoxious.
shit. Yeah. Okay. Are you pulling over and telling them to get out and walk
No,
home?
I
Or are you
wouldn't.
still taking
I
them
would still
home?
take them
I'm
home.
I'm gonna be like, hey, just shut the fuck up, or like
I couldn't do it. Eat at my.
I can't be a
conscious.
shitty friend. Yeah.
I like to think like things are temporary and this fight's gonna eventually end, right? I wouldn't want anything to happen to them if I just dropped them on the side of the
Yeah.
road, because then what?
It's responsibility.
Okay, what if it wasn't
Yeah.
even a close homie then? What if it's just
Well,
like
I mean,
a...
that's
Oh,
different.
then it's different.
Fuck it.
Like I don't know you. Get the fuck out of my
Like
car.
if we don't have history like that, but I don't know. It's all like depends on the context of the situation. But at the end of the day, I wouldn't want to be the last person that's seen them alive, and then I get some crazy shit and get fined and all
and then
that.
everyone blames you, and you're
Okay,
like,
then does
Yeah.
it matter then if it's daytime or nighttime?
Okay, well if it's daytime, maybe. If we in the same city and I know you got your phone charged, maybe.
Okay, let's say this. Same city. If it's a different city,
It
no,
really
I'm
just
taking him home.
depends.
Okay, you know, I have been in situations where like, what?
No, you said if the same city. I'm taking them home.
No, I've been in situations where I feel like I'm in a different city, and if I'm pissed, like I'm gonna go walk. I'm gonna walk. I don't even care where I'm at. If I'm pissed, I don't want to be around you because I know like I'm gonna say some shit that like I don't mean, and I'd rather just fucking blow off steam and walk home than be around you because I don't want to say some hurtful shit. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I be saying some hurtful shit when I'm mad. That's why I try not to get mad because I be saying some off shit. Like
That's what I'm
crash
saying.
out
That's what
shit.
I'm saying. If you were that person, okay. What if the shoes reversed then? Say you were saying like you personally were saying some disrespectful shit, and your friend told you to get out. Are you getting out?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I would get out
I feel
though.
embarrassed.
Yeah.
You know, it's embarrassing.
I think that's different though because like you asked like would you kick them out versus you getting out of the car.
yeah.
So if they asked me or if they told me like get the fuck out, I'm gonna be like okay bet. But like if I'm like how do I describe this?
Awareness. I
Yeah,
guess.
awareness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if I would kick anyone out of the car. I'd be get the fuck out.
I don't know, dude.
It would have to be a deep blow.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm
Like, a deep blow.
If they're intoxicated, then I'm just gonna like,
No,
Get over
no,
it.
no. This is were we having this conversation
Drunk
last
words
time?
are sober thoughts.
No,
I
but
think
if they are intoxicated, I'm still gonna make sure that they get where they need to be because
Yeah.
again, they're intoxicated, and the last person they were with is me. It's not even about them at this point. It's about me saving my own ass. I don't want to be even like responsible if something happens. I don't want that on my conscience.
Okay, I want you guys to really think though. The most lowest blow that they could go where it would hurt you. Like to like ending type of stuff.
What?
You knew and a friendship.
What did I say?
Ending.
Endship ending. I don't know.
Or, I
Endship
don't know.
ending. It's okay. I understand what you meant though.
Yeah, you're good.
The lowest blow where it's like grounds for a friendship ending.
Yes.
Okay.
What the fuck did I say?
Endship ending.
And shit.
Oh. Dyslexic. Oh damn.
I think
You're good,
low
Aaliyah.
key this podcast has made it like 10 times worse than it ever has been. I don't know. The
Like speech impediment.
Yeah.
Bruh, I feel like just in general, as I age, I just be skipping over words, bruh.
you just don't have the time.
Because you say it in your head.
Because in my head it
Yes.
sounds good, and then when I say it I'm just like, you know, okay, for the listeners, I'm aware that I skip words sometimes and I be sounding hella Asian and like
Broken English.
because I be skipping words, but in my head it's full sentences. Okay,
Yeah,
thank you.
like, you know, say hi me.
We love you long time. What was the question? Oh, okay. Anyway, I think we're just gonna.
Friendship ending. Yeah, no, switch.
Okay, we're just gonna.
We're done with that.
Okay, this is something that I was kind of curious about. Okay, let's say you go on a first date with somebody, and they want to take a picture of you and post it on their Instagram highlight. How do you feel about
Highlight.
No.
that? No, like story on Instagram.
No.
Okay, for me, I feel like that's like they're just trying to make someone jealous. Why are you doing
Yeah.
that on the first date, bro? Like I don't fucking know you like that. Take that shit off.
So wait.
The highlight.
Okay.
That's
What
crazy.
if you say like you guys are out and about, right? And you guys are eating, like you guys are like, you know, across from each other, whatever. And you guys are eating, and they're like, "Oh my god, can I take a picture of you?" Or what if they don't even ask you, "Can I take a picture of you?" They just pull their phone out and take a picture of you.
Hell no, that's what I just said. Fuck no.
Okay, yeah, but are you gonna tell them something?
If they're taking a picture of like the food or their drink or like something that you're doing together and you're just like happen to be like kind of in it but not like full like
Like your hand or
yeah, like that's fine, but like straight like I'm gonna
Straight
take a picture of you. Like
full
that's
No,
face.
don't even say nothing to you. They just pull out their phone and
That's
they
wild.
No,
they act
that's
like
crazy.
they act like they're taking a picture of their food.
Imagine.
They're like, guys, look where I am.
No? Okay, are you guys telling them, can you please delete that picture?
Yes.
I
for
feel like
real?
awkward.
No, because they're already pushing that.
I'm gonna be just going through like my head like what?
No, because
Why?
they're already pushing that boundary of like, oh, I can just post to you if I want to. Like, that's
Yeah.
weird.
Okay. Obviously, before you go on a first date, there's a lot of talking. So what if you guys were like talking for like 2 weeks on the phone and then you guys go on a first date and
Oh, then I that's different.
see, that's what I'm saying. Is it situational?
It can be situational if you guys have like some type of history. But at the end of the day, it's just kind of weird. And like,
'Cause
if
you guys
we're in
aren't
like a
together.
group setting or like, I don't know, there's certain circumstances where I'd be like, it's like whatever, or like you just happen to
Okay,
see
fine.
in the video.
Is
But
second date okay then? How
Date-
long? How
date or
how
dating?
long?
To post someone?
Yes.
I don't know.
I don't even post when I'm in a relationship.
No, that's
No
like,
lie, like
honestly, if you're
private.
not in a relationship, I don't think you should really be posting. But because think about it too, like especially people who are dating, like you're just gonna be posting a new bitch like every few weeks, every month, like
Yeah.
then everybody's gonna be looking at you like, damn, like what's
Like,
going
damn,
on over
she's fucking
there?
ran
damn,
through,
does she get
guys.
seen? Yeah.
Okay, wait.
Like,
Fuck.
are these just dates?
Wait, Kayla, since you had said, oh, if you're posting pictures of me on Instagram, it's because you're trying to post it for somebody else.
To make someone jealous.
Yes.
Has to be.
Have you guys ever?
Yeah.
I have.
On Snap,
I ain't
yeah.
gonna lie.
On Snap, yeah. But only because like
Yeah.
a lot of people would see and I would put it on public. So
Bro, mine was on Instagram highlights.
No, I don't think I ever have done that, but I have done that, like, okay, I know a lot of us did that, but, like, you know on Snapchat when you, like, freshly single, you put, like, a broken heart or, like... I hate to be that bitch, but I did it once, okay? I was, like, 14. Calm down.
Yeah, it's okay.
I ain't gonna lie. Okay, the whole like posting on Instagram highlights to make someone jealous. I did that, right?
Yeah.
But like low key, it was just a homie. So I was like, I was like, as a girl who's seen that, or I'm sorry, as somebody who's seen that, like to make you jealous, how you know that's not my homie though?
yeah.
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 Like, you know what I'm saying?
But I feel like that's like everybody just be having like, so many delusions in their head, like you know, like
No, but if you're
like
purposely...
the one little like seed plant, like you know, like you're just like, damn, like are they fucking? Like, you know, like girls like be coming up with some crazy scenarios from their head. I'm like, wait, what? Like,
wait, can okay, since you're talking about being like Delulu and stuff, can you tell me a time where you were like, damn, am I Delulu, or is this like for real? Do you have any moments? I know there's probably quite a bit, but like I mean I can't really think of it on the spot, but like I'm trying to think right now. Like, have I ever been Delulu about something? Like when someone likes you and you're just like, no, they like me because they touch my shoulder. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you're seeing like thinking somebody likes you and they don't. Is that what you mean?
well, that's the easiest like thing that I could think of right now. But I know there's some like other things where it's like crazier than that. But I'm just saying that's an example of someone who could be like hella Delulu. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
In high school, I thought someone was gonna ask me out, but they ended up asking out someone else.
Damn.
Only because like me and him were like talking or whatever, but that I don't know. I was a little delulu because he was making me seem like I was the only one, so it was kind of not my fault.
Kind of not your fault. Okay.
Honestly, people be entertaining people like with wrong intentions. Though.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like that's just the reality. It's crappy that like people just be doing that for like the fun of it and for manipulation and control and like all those things to feed ego in a sense.
They're feeding their ego.
But it's gonna happen. It's gonna keep happening throughout age groups. It doesn't matter. Like people are just like enjoy that attention, but not allowing themselves to be vulnerable back. You know?
Wait, I have a random question, guys. I'm so sorry if I cut you off.
You're
I know that like going out and partying is kind of part of like the gayer community. Okay?
Yeah.
You know, at what age do you think it's like weird to keep going out, bro? Like I don't know.
Okay, you know what?
okay.
That's
a very
It's a valid question
very good topic.
because you know I remember when I was like in my early 20s and I remember like people in like going to the house parties. I'm like, damn, you're like 24, bro.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing here?
Yeah.
And then when I got to 24, I was like, oh, like it's not that bad. And then when I was 24, I remember being like, damn, you're 28. Like, damn, like you know what I'm saying? And so like. And then I remember before I used to be like, damn, like you 30 out in the club, what is you doing? But like, I know.
It's all relative. I think it really depends on like, it's very judgmental, but like it just depends how much like stability people have in their life. Like I feel like if you're living at home and you're 30 something and you're still going out, that's crazy.
Imagine being like 45 at the club.
Okay,
blurb.
fine
see
then.
it.
Okay, fine. We do see it. And I just feel like maybe age is subjective because I feel like there's a lot of young people. I know a lot of older people who are like almost reaching 40, but they're like 35, 36, and they be looking just as young
Or if not
as
younger.
us. And I'm just like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? But then also what I'm saying. Okay, put in scenario. What if they are, well, does it matter then? Like how old is too old? Like let's say you're 26 and you still live at home. Is it still like, oh, you could still go out to the club
I don't
even though
think
you're
it's
26
bad.
at home?
I feel honestly like
Okay, what
20s are really young. If you think about the course of your life, like let's just say we live to 65. That's not even half of your life yet.
Okay, fine, hold on.
You know?
Then what do you think this is just our opinion, guys, don't get mad. What in your opinion is too old to be living at home then? Or yeah. Too old to be living at home.
It depends. I
On what
guess,
though?
If you're married and have kids. I mean, because I mean, I don't know, because I feel like a lot of Filipino or, you know.
Okay,
like
fine.
parents,
Let's just say then. Oh, well.
I think
Go ahead.
I'm just
They
gonna say
let their
30.
kids, like, I guess, stay. I mean, from what I'm seeing on my
Yeah.
mom's side,
Mm-hmm.
they're, like, so comfortable letting the older kids stay at the house even because they're not married yet or have no kids until they get married. And
Yeah.
but
I read somewhere that like your 20s are just a repeat of your teen years, but like as a fresh adult. So your 30s are kind of like you're actually adulting.
Yeah, like,
so
it's
I
your
agree.
prime.
Like 30,
Yeah.
30 would be like a
Yeah.
good time to be like really lock in.
going out, yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I feel like in a way I can't like everyone. Let me put my thoughts together.
Yeah, let me try not to be controversial. I can't with you.
So I moved out when I was 17, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I grew up very fast. So to me, I feel like if you are 23, 24 still living at home, I think that's too old. But it's also because my experience, I left so early and was forced to grow up early. Versus I feel like if I was in a normal situation where like, you know, I didn't leave like right after high school, maybe to me, if I would have stayed home, maybe 27, 28 would be my number.
But it's
Honestly-
maybe because you needed to provide for yourself. You know?
I had the same
Yeah.
experience. I got
Yeah.
kicked out
It's
at such a
different.
young age. I was 18,
Yeah.
but I feel like personally, I think if I were able to stay, I would have like milked that shit.
No, literally, I was just gonna say I think it has to do with having a good relationship with your parents, because like people with stable homes or just a stable environment, why leave?
Yeah, because like I said, me and my siblings are very different because like they stayed with my parents and I like literally moved out of high school. So I'm like, I became very independent and made sure I worked, bust my ass off, you know,
Yeah.
and they lived comfortable and, you know, like spoiled. And
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, like,
You just
Okay,
get
fine
some-
then.
like-
With that being said, then because you moved out and your siblings stayed at home, okay, let's just say like you didn't move out. Then, in your perspective, what is it too old of an age to be living at home still?
I don't know because I'm different. I like to be independent and I don't like asking anything from my parents.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, you know what? I want to go out and live, you know, move out, live my life how I want it. Because if I lived under their roof, I had to live under their rules. Their
Yeah.
rules.
I will agree
Yeah.
with you with that. Another main reason why I wanted to leave too is because I'm not a rule follower.
Same.
And so I wanted but my mom was never like that, like you're living underneath my roof, underneath my rules. She wasn't really like that. But it was more of like I don't want to have to
Disrespect her.
No, not even disrespect her. I don't want to have to tell you where I'm at.
Oh yeah.
Type of thing. Like cuz I know there would be some times where she would ask me like when you're coming home, but it was because like I mean, I was in high school. It was my senior year of high school and I wasn't coming home at all and I was like,
Just like,
but going onto that topic, we were talking about this earlier. So because we are at the age that we are now, what is your minimum age to date someone?
oh,
Like years?
dang, that's
No.
Like how young they would be compared to me?
Yes, like what is the youngest that you would date?
Well, since I'm like a little older now, like almost in my, I am in my 30s. It definitely has to be over 25.
Yeah.
It's a
like,
difference.
like
There's
that
really
way.
an intelligence difference, like maturity.
You're the lobe.
Because I did go out with someone younger than me. I remember, I'm pretty sure you knew, and you knew, huh? Like that girl that's from here.
Oh,
Like the
yeah.
23-year-old. Yeah. And I was like, the intelligence is so off, and like the way that she thought, like everything she did was like so petty. And I was like, ew, like what the heck? Like this is not.
It's just a different
Kinda
like,
childish.
maturity, but like depending on when they like dated too, or like how many people they've dated, or like even been in a long-term relationship, like there's just a lot of things they haven't learned yet. And so like it's just, if you want to ride that wave and be the teacher, or like, you know,
It felt
what I mean?
like, yeah, it felt like I
Like,
was in my
slow.
relationship again that I was in high school, like my teenager.
Exactly.
And I was like, ew, like I'm older now, and it's
Yeah.
like an ick, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
You start seeing the things and you're like,
like I used to think that it was fun before going through that shit. And I'm like, ew, like, what the heck? That's
yeah.
so not it.
Personally, I've never really been attracted to anyone younger than me.
Yeah.
Have they always been older?
Yeah, except my current boyfriend, he's only a couple months younger than me, so it's okay.
Well, that's,
it's the same
that's
year,
good.
you know.
Yeah.
But like, there are people that used to have crushes on me. Like, say, I think I was around 21, 22. This 19-year-old kid, bro, teen, still in the name, but
Yeah.
he had a crush on me, and I was just like, I can't. Like, I know, like, he had his shit together. Like, he had a good job, he had a car, you know, he worked hard. But like, I can't. I don't know.
I will
There's
say,
something about it, you're like, no.
He was more hyper. You know, they still have that, like, they
giddy
need to get it out of the...
energy.
Yeah, I don't have that energy. I'm like, dude.
really?
I feel like I give off,
Damn.
like, black cat energy.
That's crazy.
He was giving, like, golden retriever, bro.
I was gonna say like maybe like 22.
No.
For you would date the youngest?
Yeah, as long as they had their shit together. I mean, there's like a
Yeah,
lot of
depends.
there's a lot of I feel like there's a lot of people who are 22 where they have their shit together. And like they have like they're very mature, very emotionally intelligent, have like, you know, they're just like they have their stuff together. But I will say the only defining factor for that for me is I would feel like they would resent me at some point because they're too young, if that makes sense.
Oh, so, like, you're taking away
Yeah.
from their younger years.
Yeah.
Yes, to experience what they wanted to experience. But then also I think like I am like older than you, but like I would date someone who's 22 because just because I'm older doesn't mean I don't still do things. Like even now, like I'm still like, you know, going out to clubs, I'm still like raving, I'm still partying. So like if that's something you want to experience, I feel like stop doing that.
Sorry.
I feel like that's something that I would still be able to do with someone who is younger, if that makes sense. But then it's always going to be in the back of the mind, if it doesn't work, you're going to resent me forever for taking away these years. And I feel like, because I know for me, ages from like 20 to 24 are very crucial of like your development, I guess.
Yeah, because the frontal lobe is almost developed.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
fully developed yet.
But
It's
that,
just like career path, like schooling too. If
Mentality.
you want to do that, like it's just like that's when you're starting your life, in a sense.
but also it's also like very different too, because like I mean I feel like after 22 you've already graduated college. Like if you
Yeah.
did the traditional like norm, like you
Yeah.
would have had your bachelor's already and
Yeah.
so like imagine, okay, let's put it in perspective, right? Say like you graduated at 17, 18 and then you graduate college at 22. So you would be starting your career basically. So let's say you started dating a 22-year-old who already had their own apartment, who already graduated. Like they're basically like set traditionally, if that's like the person that you choose. But then there's also other 22-year-olds who like, I don't know, lacked a little bit and then they don't have it. But let's just say it was traditional of a 22-year-old who just graduated college. They have their own house, own apartment, own car, whatever. You guys wouldn't like...
I feel like it'd be still the like intelligence of like you can have things, but it's also like understanding how a relationship works. So it would depend.
Because we were also talking about this downstairs, and I'm trying to remember what we were saying is like, as long as they have a house,
They have something to their
car.
name.
a house or car, because we were talking about, it doesn't matter what age you are, if you don't have like not a house, but like an apartment or a car, your values are different. So I don't remember the example that we gave, but like imagine like we were talking about going to New York and being butthurt because like we're unable to go because of finances, right?
Yeah.
But the thing is like that person still lives at home, so they don't understand like the concept of like, oh, we have bills to pay versus someone, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm trying.
So, like, someone who lives with their parents probably only have to really deal with, like, credit card if they have one or, like, food. clothes,
Phone.
phone, yeah. But then when it comes to like me,
Bigger-
like us,
bigger
you know, we live at our own
responsibilities,
places. We have
yeah.
bigger responsibilities where it's harder for us to save up to go places like that and have
Mm-hmm.
fun. Like I remember talking about wanting to go to New York. Like I really want to. Like I would love to. The fact that it's so hard for me to even save up for the ticket, I can't even imagine coming up with money to like eat out or
Mortgage
no,
or-
like
oh,
go
yeah.
out to eat and stuff too.
Okay.
Over there alongside
Oh,
my
yeah,
bills.
Yeah. So I feel like because that was one of the topics we had went over is like, you know, if you don't understand, like if I'm dating someone who's 26 but they still live at home and they don't have a car and like they're like upset because I'm unable to take him out to dinner or something, I'm like, I don't think you understand that like I actually have bills. So like it's not something like, oh, let me just get up and leave and just do this because like that's what I want you to do. It's like, no, there's other factors that come into play with that.
Yeah.
Well, that's why like the life experience thing, like if we go back to like the 22-year-old, it really just depends. Could be any age. But like you have to have like, you know, when you first start paying bills, it can be stressful. You know? Like
Yeah.
it puts a lot of stress on the person if they've never had to deal with that before. So like even if you were dating, let's say a 26-year-old, but they finally finished college and moved out of their like parents' house and they're starting up their life, but now they're making all the wrong decisions. Like, you know, it could go either way.
I think the craziest thing for me to think about is like the people that I know that do still live with their parents, they tend to like purchase or buy the more expensive things. Like
Oh, they don't know
like,
how to budget.
they
in
don't
a
know how to budget right.
sense.
Like for
they
example,
overindulge.
yeah, like I have a car, I don't have to pay a car note every month, you know, because I personally looked for something that was cost efficient. Like I'm like, I don't have enough money to set aside for a car payment.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get a used car, right? Versus someone that lives with their parent is gonna get a new car.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I get what you mean.
I could see that. Okay, I was like thinking about this, right? Because it's always one or the other, and I've noticed this. People who have nice houses normally don't have nice cars. People who have nice cars normally don't have nice houses. Have you seen that? And I always think in the back of my mind every time I'm like driving somewhere and I'm like, all right, so your
house.
priorities is that you wanted a nice car because you wanted to show, but you live in a trap house.
Yeah.
Or I always
know.
look at it the other way where I'm like, okay, you have a really nice house and you know how to budget because you have a shitty car.
Yeah.
But I mean, I feel like there's a healthy medium in between both.
But anyways, cut and
Anyways.
go.
Wait, am I cutting back in or am I cutting
Yes,
out?
cutting in.
Cutting in.
Cutting back in, guys. So okay, so this will probably be the last topic for the night. Okay, so when we were downstairs, we were talking about empathy, but I can't remember what the context was.
I was talking about how Andrew Tate lacks empathy, guys, and it has to do with like leaning toward like his masculine agenda.
Okay, I'm gonna Google this real quick because I know I wanted to have this debate with you guys, and I was having this debate with you guys downstairs. Empathy.
Like that
the,
Charlie Kirk dude. Do you know who Charlie Kirk is? No.
I don't think so. But
He's
I'm
like
really
he
bad at names.
represents Republicans. He's like
Okay, so
he's
Sorry.
bullshit.
sorry.
No, you're good.
Okay. So the definition of empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of another person, essentially putting yourself in their shoes to see the world from their perspective, allowing you to feel what they are feeling, even if you haven't experienced the same situation yourself. And I was having a debate, but I can't remember where I was going with it. What you had said something, and I was like, sometimes I feel like it's not a bad thing if you do lack empathy.
What's easier for you? Because
What?
you're not affected by other people's emotions or situations they're going through.
But okay. So when you were saying that, isn't it like somewhatly it's not a bad thing because like I'm not gonna let someone else's feelings affect my feelings.
So you don't feel like emotions when people are feeling.
So I guess that's another red flag of mine.
You don't feel bad?
Is I lack a little bit of empathy. Like I have empathy, but it's situational to me. So I feel like everyone is in control of their life, and I feel like people make decisions, and people are for the most part are aware of their decisions, and you are the master of your fate. And so if you choose something, then this is your consequence. So I'm very like cause and effect, and I feel like I'm very literal. So when I think of someone being sad about something, I'm like, okay, well, what did you? It's like introspection. It's like, so do you guys understand what I'm saying? So like, I don't know if you guys can give me an example and you can tell me or not.
It's basically like a friend staying into a bad relationship. Like, you're the type of person to be like,
You're
okay,
blaming them for their actions, right?
like you're staying in that.
Yeah, right. So okay, wait, hold on.
You're just
So
trying to stay there.
so should I be empathetic towards a friend who's choosing to stay in a relationship when I've given them help? Is that like
you can't really do anything in that situation.
yeah?
To be
But
honest.
so is that me being like
Am I
lacking
the asshole?
empathy?
You don't
No.
need to say it to them like you know what you're going through, blah blah. You can just
Okay, but
try to feel for them or give them advice.
Are you the
know?
person to have empathy towards that situation though?
I'd feel bad,
Okay, so
but I wouldn't say like
That's like
well,
empathetic right there,
yeah.
right? Feeling bad.
I'd feel bad, but I wouldn't be like throwing it in their face.
okay.
like,
See,
you
for me,
know?
I wouldn't feel bad because I'm like, bro, you can make your
Yeah.
decisions. You know what you're doing. Damn, does it make me a dick?
Dang, no.
I feel like it would be nice if everybody was that way.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes if you lack empathy, it's not a bad thing.
Because I feel like it would alleviate some of our like stress.
Well, that's for okay. That's what I'm saying. For me, a reason why I feel like I lack empathy is because I don't want to stress myself out on things that don't include me
Or that are out of your control.
or
Yeah.
out of my control. So I don't know. Do you guys have any other examples, and I can tell you whether or not, or do you guys have any other examples of lacking empathy or just not having empathy, or we can give a scenario and then you guys can see if you would be empathetic or not?
I was watching this video about, I was telling you guys this downstairs. It was like, I forgot which YouTube channel it was, but it's when you get like a group of people that are opposing sides and they debate, right?
Okay.
And so the debate was like masculine men or muscular men versus
Feminine.
overweight men. Yeah. And so then there was a guy on there who was like a lot smaller than the other muscular men, but he claimed to be on the muscular side, coming after the fat people, and he was saying like, being fat is disgusting. Like you shouldn't. You're choosing that for your life, and you look dumb, and it's disgusting. Like going crazy.
Pretty much blaming them.
Yeah, he's like
Putting themselves in
he
that
is blaming
situation.
them, but he's
Yeah.
not putting themselves in their shoes and thinking maybe they have a health condition that all like halts them from being able to lose that weight.
Oh,
So that's where I was coming from, like lack of empathy, because he's not putting himself in their shoes.
In that situation though, are you being empathetic or are you being not empathetic?
It's hard because sometimes there's facts to it. You know? There's no facts to it. No,
Damn.
No, like just in general, not with those. In general.
not with
Not with that.
not the
just
facts
in general.
because of their. You know, it was just like
Bro, I
I
gotta
don't get
pee.
canceled.
No, just in general.
No,
Just
just in
Yeah,
general.
just in general. It just came just like the dad part.
yeah. I can't.
Hold on. I'm gonna Google up lacking empathy scenarios.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Epiphany.
No, you're good. Okay.
I can't. I'm trying to think, like, I don't know, like for that specific situation, like it's not like I don't even think it should be like talked about. Like, what do you? I don't know. The tinkle is crazy.
Dude, I can hear it too. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, this is okay.
Okay.
So there's a chart that I'm looking at, and it's divided into 3. One says sympathy, one says empathy, and one says compassion.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Those are really
So
good.
one says, so the sympathy, I'm sorry, I hope you will find another job soon. Empathy, you must be so devastated. How can I support you during this time? Compassion, you can always come to me if you need to vent. Let's find you a nice distraction for now.
Compassion is like reassuring them, right?
Yeah,
Like, yeah.
it sounds like like reassurance, but also like I guess like
Wait, now I'm so confused. What is sympathy?
sympathy is just like
They're
I'm
all
sorry.
Yeah, they're all in the
Like,
same category. It's just that they're different meanings.
Like sympathy, I feel like is like when somebody passes and you're just like I'm sorry, but it's like not somebody that you know.
Yeah.
Like it's very like lack of actual emotion. It's just kind of like what like the words, I guess.
Okay, so I just googled it. Feeling of pity and sorrow for someone else's misfortune.
Yeah, but like you're not emotionally like
attached to
them, I think, or attached to whatever.
That's so interesting. Okay, so sympathy. That really sucks. They are missing out. Okay, empathy. I can't even imagine how stressful this must be for you. Let's talk about it and figure out a solution together. Oh, come in. Yeah. Compassion. I will help you find another job. We can work on your resume tomorrow. See, compassion, you're just putting way too much energy. Like,
I feel like that's what I'm like, damn, that's me. I'm like, I'm such a like problem solver. I'm like, let's figure it out. Like,
well, I would say that I feel like I maybe would be compassion, but to certain people.
Yeah.
And then,
if you've made attachments, you're obviously going to be more like compassionate with them than just rando acquaintance or whatever.
Okay, Kayla, since you left to the bathroom, so I had found this chart and I thought it was very interesting. So it's a chart divided into 3. It's sympathy, empathy, and compassion. And right now I just found the definition of all 3. And so sympathy is feeling pity for someone else's misfortune or circumstances. And then empathy would be interpreting, understanding, and acting on other people's feelings. And then compassion is the desire or act of wanting to alleviate someone else's suffering. So would you say you lean into one more than the other, or all 3?
I feel like I've been told a lot that I'm really empathetic. Like, they're like, oh, you're an empath. Like, you always feel, like, sad if something bad is happening.
You feel someone else's emotion.
Yeah, I feel their emotions for them, kind of.
Can I just say, I feel like that's low-key a red flag to me.
Why?
Feeling someone's emotion? But how
like, no, bro. I'll be... Hear me out, okay? I'd be scrolling on TikTok, and I see, like a sad...
You're toxic.
I'm not toxic.
Bro,
It's like you don't care.
No, it's just like I because Kayla's a very big empath, right? And sometimes I feel like she's too involved in what other people are feeling, and then it stresses her out. And then I'm just like, bro, like, why are you so upset over someone? Like, this isn't like your...
I mean, but a lot of people can't like help that they feel that way, like their emotions. Because I'll be seeing like a freaking sad story about a dog dying, and I'm like, damn, I'm kind of crying right now. Yeah, like I'm sad.
Okay, I can't. Okay, I don't know if like I just have like a lot of trauma or something, but like my emotions. Okay,
I don't know.
okay, no. Okay, so hear me out. Kayla thinks this is weird, right? And so I feel like I'm good at regulating my emotions, but sometimes I laugh in sad moments.
What the hell?
Okay,
No,
so,
that's normal. I feel like I get that when I'm nervous.
Uncomfortable?
Yeah, it's like a coping mechanism.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So like let's just say like, okay, Kayla gets mad at me at this. Like, every time someone cries, I start laughing.
Bruh.
Like I literally will start laughing and I have to like look away.
Damn, that's kind of...
You're heartless.
I'm not heartless. It's just like you said, like
It's like funny, like okay, so perfect example is like if we're watching a movie and like somebody dies or something and like she hyper fixates on their face and like the way that it looks instead of like what's happening. Like she gets distracted with it. And
so you're seeing it from the outside point of view, like, bro, why are you crying?
Yeah.
Well, like also too, like in my mind, I'm also thinking like, dude, this is a movie and like you're having a fake right now. And so like I just like overthink and I'm just like, bro, and I just start laughing. But like I don't know, even in like other scenarios, like I don't know, people's faces do make me laugh. So like when people start crying, I like overanalyze their face and I'm like,
wait,
like,
do you think you're an ugly crier or like a pretty crier?
honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I watched myself cry in the mirror. I'm ugly as fuck.
Bitch, imagine just...
I'll be like,
How do I look?
Yeah, let me practice so I look good when I cry.
I know I'm an ugly cry.
dude, my
I be
freaking,
sobbing.
dude, my nostrils be flaring. My face looks like I'm hard smiling.
Dude,
Like,
my eyes get puffy as fuck. Like
Yeah,
pussy
same.
lips.
like
Bitch, I feel like this, like...
oh,
I look like I have an allergic reaction. Oh, puppy. You mad?
Oh my god.
Damn. Okay. But really though, do you guys don't know people that
I feel like you've always been emotionless. I've known you, and you'd always like
What?
you're like the type to not care. You know.
Oh, I am, dude. That's why, like,
Yeah.
at our freaking grandma, yeah, our great grandma's funeral, I was the photographer, and it was just funny because, like, it's not funny, but like, it's not funny. It's not funny, but like, to me, it was funny. But like, I was like taking pictures, right, and like everyone was standing in front of the casket, and I was like, all right, everybody smile, and I was like, oh, not the right crowd today. Like, I'm just like over there cracking jokes, but then like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm so like not serious that I try to lighten the mood, and I feel like some people might see that as very rude.
No, I see that as like
Coping mechanism.
yeah,
coping
you're trying to make
mechanism.
light of a dark situation.
Yeah.
But you guys don't know any other people that do that? Am I just not normal? Just kidding.
I think it's just because you weren't close to her. I think if it was like your tatang's funeral, like it's a little different. Like that was like people that you have a really like big like connection to. It's you're not gonna be like cheery because you're going through the loss as well.
Dude, I feel like I do both. I'd be like, let me feel my emotions, so I'll cry first, and then I'll laugh at myself after, like, damn, you're like a little bitch right there.
Me,
Oh
when I
God.
start my period, I get all emotional. I'm like, what? Why am I crying right
Dude.
now? I was like laughing and crying like at myself when I got my wisdom teeth removed because I started freaking out and getting like a little hypochondriac.
Oh my gosh.
Wait,
I was
bruh.
like, I couldn't stop myself from like crying, but I was
Wait, do you
laughing.
feel that like before, like a week before your period,
Yeah.
or during that same week?
It's usually like before, like a few days before. I
Bro.
just like get random like, and it never used to happen to me when I was younger.
Uh-huh.
It literally probably just barely started like the past couple years, maybe.
Wait, can I ask you guys something? Okay, so like, you know how like my emotion, obviously you guys can tell that my emotions are not like normal or whatever.
Nonchalant, avoidant.
So, I've had times where I'm driving and
Oh, this is weird.
tears will come down my face as if I'm crying. Randomly. Like, I'm not thinking about anything. I'm literally just driving, and all of a sudden, tears will come down my face, like, as if I'm crying.
Were you not blinking?
No, I was. Like, everything's normal.
I don't know.
I remember one time I was driving, and I called Kayla, and I was like, bro, you want to know something weird? And she's like, what? And I was like, I literally just started, like, my eyeballs started crying. And I don't know why.
I'm sorry.
And I was so confused.
Do you let yourself cry at all?
No.
Because maybe your body's just like, bitch, force this shit out. Like, you need
No,
to.
and that's why I'm going to bring another thing on top of that. So Kayla noticed this, and I don't know if it's a normal thing. So if anyone out there listening, can you please comment if you have this problem? But I cry a lot in my sleep.
She does.
And
I'll
she
wake
has
her
to
up.
wake me up. And I don't remember the dream. Like sometimes there is no dream, I feel like. But she will wake me up because tears will be running down my face and I'm crying
And she's like out of breath.
So
yeah, like
so-
deep cry. I'm like, I'll be waking up scared. I'm like,
yeah.
You're
So-
like, what happened?
yeah.
So like, you know how I was saying like my emotions aren't like really like regulated, right? I was telling them like there's some times where like I'll just be driving or I'll just be doing something and tears will just come down my face. Like as if I'm crying. But I'm like, I'm not thinking about anything. I'm not sad. It just comes down my face. Wow. And then not only that, when I'm sleeping, I cry in my sleep.
And have you witnessed?
Yeah, I have to wake her up.
It's like a
Like she deep cries, like yeah,
and
Sobbing.
sobbing,
sobbing like my
like they'll be like she'll be wet,
like my face will be wet and my
Yeah.
pillow will be wet and like my nose is clogged, like as if I was actually crying, but I don't remember the dream. I don't feel sad when I wake up, and I don't know if it's like I just don't know. So like that's what I'm saying. Like I laugh and I make light of everything, and stuff like that happens where like I just cry randomly.
I really think it's your body trying to force the tears out because you're suppressing it for too long.
Yes.
Honestly.
And that's why I think it's interesting that your body knows to like freaking do that.
yeah.
That's crazy, Aaliyah.
But you guys don't know anybody else that cries in their sleep?
I've had really.
I mean, I've had not like dreams
Yeah.
where it feels so intense
Or real.
Yeah,
it's like
and you
lucid
cry.
almost.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but not like where I wake up crying and I don't know why I'm crying.
See, I always wake up and I don't know why I'm crying, and
But I usually remember my dreams. Like,
Me too.
do you guys remember? Yeah.
Dude, I woke up dead laughing one time, and it was it was kind of creepy.
No, like, scared me.
Dude, I was laughing so hard in my dream. I don't know at what, but it was like the funniest shit I've ever dreamed in my life, right? So, imagine I'm laying by my ex, and he's like on his phone, and all you hear is, and then I wake up, and he was like, "What the fuck?" And I'm like, "Damn, my bad."
She's talked in her sleep before. That shit scared me. I was like, girl, we ain't doing this. Wake up.
oh, also too,
That
like
scares me.
I know this is like normal too, but like some people sleep with their eyes open. Mine are sometimes open.
Like not like closed all the way, like squinted, like you could still see her.
That's like normal though, no?
Yeah.
I'm like,
Imagine just like,
I know, one eye open.
I'll be waking her up. If she do anything weird, I'm like, you need to wake
Dude,
right now.
imagine guys are going to bed.
I'm scared.
it's all we go.
Your eyes
I'm
open,
sleeping.
but they're just following.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
hell no, hell no,
Like,
bro.
Are you guys like scared of the dark or anything? Like scared to be by yourself in the dark?
When I don't
used
know
to,
why. The
when I
only
was
time I
younger.
was scared was at Nanong's.
Bro,
What?
you know what's so funny? Literally, like probably a couple of days ago, we fell asleep downstairs, and she was sleeping, and I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna let her sleep." So I turned off. I turned off the TV, and then I turned off the light, and I was walking up upstairs. She immediately, hey, and I was like, she's like, turn on the light. And
I'm
she,
like deathly scared of the dark. I can't.
You guys sleep with a light on?
I have if I'm walking through the house and there's no lights, I have to turn every single light on. I don't know.
dude, that shit pisses me off because dead ass, like sometimes I'll come home like, why do you have all the lights on? It's unnecessary,
If
bro.
I'm home by myself, every
Oh, yeah.
light around me will be on.
That's fair. I think
I
when
don't know
I
what I got some deep trauma with the. I feel like there's something gonna pop out at any moment in time.
dude, I would be scared. The only place I've done that, like, I'm not scared of the dark now,
Yeah.
but when I was super scared of the dark was at Nanong's for some reason. I don't know, dude. Whenever I have to, like, I'd be probably the last person awake. If I'm going to my room and I have to turn the lights off after me, I would literally, like, turn it off, run to the next one. Turn it off, run. Like, I don't.
Me right now, all grown. Nah, I'm just.
No, yeah, no. I understand that feeling, though. It's like this, like, existential dread. Like, you feel like something's following you,
Yeah,
bro. I don't
no,
know.
like-
Maybe
Yeah.
that's not existential.
Huh? I'm also like very easily scared. Like this girl freaking scared me in the freaking shower today.
Yeah.
She was just sat on the little like stool I have in there, and I'm like all showering. I turned on. I'm like, like I'm like, man, I can't.
So you scare easily?
Yeah.
Are you gullible?
Like no, like just with like anything like to do with like popping out and stuff like that. Like it gets me.
Dude, I'd be getting here so much.
Because
bro.
dude, I have anxiety about like being by myself in a sense. Yeah.
So how do you sleep? Like, when in your room, do you sleep with a light, bathroom light on, or hall
No,
light?
like I'm fine if she's with me, but if she's not with me, like even if we like fall asleep in different like downstairs or whatever, like I will have all the lights on.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
that's
or
crazy.
like if I'm in like let's say like I don't know, like in the room, I'll at least have the TV on. Like I don't like the dark at all. I'll be scared.
I'll be in the dark all the time.
I can't.
It has to be pitch black for me.
Same.
So like that's fine. Like I don't know what it is. I don't know.
I mean,
I've always been
when
like
I was
that.
younger, I couldn't sleep without a nightlight. You know, not younger, but probably like in high school because I was so paranoid being in the dark. Like
Yeah.
maybe because all those scary movies that we would watch when we
Yeah.
were
We
little.
watch a lot of scary movies.
Me too. That's all I would watch with my grandma's when I was young. Started watching like all those, but I think like I don't know. Even when I was like even in high school, like I would just sleep with the TV on, not a light, but I would always have to have something. I can't just be like.
Bro, you know, sometimes I feel like if the TV's on, it'll like, okay, so the thing is my mom, I hate sleeping with the TV on because my mom would always fall asleep watching like forensic
like scary
or
stuff?
like or ID or something where it's like, oh, I found this body, and like dude, I would remember like I would like sometimes wake up in the middle of the night to like a scary scene, like always.
Oh,
so
hell no.
so now I'm like, nah, I'm turning that off, like because I don't want to be waking up to like some scary stuff.
Like the show Paranormal Activity?
Yes, like bro, like she was always watching like documentaries and stuff like that. I'm like, bro, like I don't want to listen to that, bro.
Wait, do you like scary movies?
I
or-
love scary
yeah?
movies.
I do too.
I can't do it.
I don't know. It's just so.
I mean, I like scary movies to an extent. Like I like gory, like you know, like those kind of.
I think-
I don't like paranormal.
Yeah, it does like kind of mess with your mental. Like I really like that, Like, I like the stories and stuff. Like, it's like, you know, I don't know, exciting to watch, I guess.
And you
But
feel like you feel the spirit.
it's probably why I'm so fucking scared of the dark. No.
I think the most I could do is
I'm
a
scared.
thriller.
Huh?
The most I could do is like a thriller type of movie. I can't do scary movies.
I like thrillers. Thrillers are honestly my favorite.
Yeah, I like the adrenaline. I don't like being scared. I hate
Yeah.
that feeling.
Yeah.
I like movies like Saw.
Oh,
Like,
hell
those are the kind I
no.
like. Like scary movies are the kind I like. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like anything that can really happen is like more scary in a sense of like, if like, you know, like the intruders, like the stranger.
Oh yeah, yeah.
What?
I don't know. What?
The
I'm looking at your
strangers.
teeth.
My teeth.
Yeah, I don't know why. I'm looking at your teeth right now. Sorry.
Just say you want to kiss her, bro.
Just ADHD. Just ADHD. Okay, you know what?
Yeah.
All right, you know what? We have reached our our filming time. Okay.
She's shy.
No, absolutely not.
I'm like, do I have something in my teeth? or something?
Thank you guys so much for watching. Their links or their socials will be in the description below. Make sure you share,
What?
comment,
What is going
and
on?
like. Dude, it's like 1:00 in the morning. It's 1:40.
Oh yeah, I need to go sleep.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
damn.
it is. I'm delulu right now. Okay. So thank you guys so much for watching. Someone else close us out.
Thank you guys for joining us on nights like this. I had to look. Yeah.
Good night.
I can't. I'm trying.
Good
I'm
morning.
trying.
Good afternoon.
Good night. We're
Whatever implies.
yeah, we're
We
ending
are.
this now, guys.
Cheers.
All of our eyes are low. Like.
I know.
All right. Have a good night. Bye.
Peace.
Dude, I am done, though.
I know. It's
Are you drunk?
We've been here all
just-
day.
No, I'm literally just
Tired.
freaking tired.
Damn.
that's how I feel. I was like,
I was like, we haven't hit an hour yet. There ain't no way. We had to go over an hour.
Well, because that part. What am I cutting out? Because I know that there was a part that we